Hey everybody, if you're someone that's worried that you're going to be left behind in 3D while everyone is moving on to New Earth, make sure you watch this video on Earth 1111. Hey, it's Roxanne, Earth 1111. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell like I always say, and don't forget to share the video. It really helps my videos get out to more people that need the help right now. And don't forget to comment and like. Thank you so much. Now, if you're someone that is super scared, worried, thinking all the time that you just can't get out of this 3D matrix, that you're always in fear or scared or angry, focused on all this bad stuff, and you're worried that you're about to be left behind when everyone else moves on to 5D, New Earth, unity consciousness, total freedom, where everyone lives and exists from their heart, giving to others as much as they give to themselves, right? New Earth, total free energy, everyone is abundant, all the good stuff. So let's talk about that right now. If you're worried, okay, remember that you are someone that's watching this video right now. You are still one of the pioneers for the lightworkers to help humanity, every single person out there, wake up and start ascending into New Earth. So just because people like me have been awake and ascending for 15 years doesn't mean that you're behind because you just woke up maybe last year, yesterday. We are all on a different soul path, a different soul mission, and your mission, you may not have needed to wake up until now. So remember, all of us are here for this moment right now, for this time of huge transformation of the earth, of every single person on it, not just living differently, but literally existing as a pure light being, connected all the way to source and into the earth, living your greatest dreams, your greatest life. That's what New Earth is all about. So you might be just needing to wake up right now to start your soul mission in 2 months, 2 years. We are all in divine timing, right? Think of yourself as connected on all levels. You are multidimensional. So you might think of yourself as, say, like a little bacterium. Now, that bacterium, is that how you say it? Exists as part of a whole, the cell. It doesn't even have a clue that there's something beyond that little tiny existence that it lives, right? And of course, there's not just the cell. There's the whole organ, and then there's the whole system of the interconnected systems through the body. The nervous system, the digestive system, right? All that. So, and then those beings, right? We are made up of multiple soul parts. All of these little beings, every single particle of you has its own personality, its own consciousness. And you are actually the collective consciousness of your body. Right? You are God to your body. Remember that. So, I'll say it again. You are God to your body. So be that God that helps those little beings inside you. Right? So our organs, right, have no idea that there's something beyond the organ, beyond the body, beyond the earth. This is how humans are living. They don't even, most people don't have a clue that there's something beyond their individual self with their name, their address, this and that. But because you're watching this video. So never, ever, ever be worried or scared that you're going to be left behind, because you are a pioneer for everyone. And we are all waking up in the exact moment that we need to get into place to then exist where we need to be of service the most that we can. You got it? Take a deep breath every time you think that thought that you just can't get out of that negativity. Remember, the first stages of ascension is always going to be that negativity, that darkness. You're diving deep into your own darkness, your own shadow. Every part of yourself that you hated, that you ignored, every part of yourself that was a weakness that other people might have been jealous of, they made fun of you for, right? Every part of you that's actually walled off and a weakness, this part of yourself that you don't want, is actually a strength. It's walled off because it's so special, it can't handle this dense, low vibrational earth that we exist. So a trauma happens, maybe, like I said, you're bullied, an accident, you get a shock to the system, someone dying. Every time that happens, you have a part of you walled off that is this strength that when you get back, when you do the healing, when you feel all the emotion of that part of you that is traumatized, living this loop over and over and over, that's all it knows is that accident that happened, or that person died, your dad died. So this part of you relives that emotion 24 hours a day. When we heal that part of ourselves, we feel that emotion, we feel horrible, we're angry, we're literally crazy. You literally go crazy when we go through the dark night of the soul, the healing of all shadow. We gotta dig deep to then bring those parts of ourselves back to 0 point, back to our connection to source, back to the light. And then what happens? Those parts of you become your strengths, become your gifts, your abilities, your talents. Actually, I have a video about this. Darkness is your, what's it called? Darkness is unrealized potential. So watch that video too. So remember, you are the pioneer. It's easy to think about, okay, well, we're so far along. So many people have been awakened, ascending for, years, decades, and I'm all behind, and I'm about to be left behind with this horrible earth. Remember, we're just at the beginning stages of awakening and ascension for the entire planet, and you are here to spearhead it. You are here to be one of those people that brings others up with you. The fact that you're watching this video, literally, someone who doesn't have a clue about this stuff, doesn't care, is not awakened enough to even have that consciousness about there's something beyond their little body. Remember my example about the bacteria. So the fact that you are awake enough and aware and conscious enough to be watching this video, you were guided to it. You didn't just click on it randomly, right? Someone that doesn't have the consciousness wouldn't even look twice at the video. It probably wouldn't even pop up for them on their feed. So remember, you're safe. You're exactly where you need to be right now. The beginning stages are always the worst. A few months, even a few years if we draw it out. But really a few months, and then we get into exciting, blissful stages. Amazing, weird, wonderful, magical. But then of course, we continue our healing process. More of the dirt and the darkness comes up, and you'll feel more, right? Ascension is a spiral. You're not just going to be going straight up, because we need to expand and contract all the stuff that is not aligned to you. Expand again to another more expansive, higher dimension. Bring everything back, squeeze all that light back into the body. Now all the traumas get squeezed out. All the emotion comes up because we feel that emotion that's linked to that trauma. Right? So if you're going totally crazy right now, or if you are crying uncontrollably, right? For me, it was a very emotional week, to say the least. But, right? Physical ascension symptoms, I have lots of videos on that. If you're angry, the whole point is it you that keeps your focus on all the bad stuff, that brings you that fear, makes you worried? Or is it just things that come up in you where you see other people are further along, or you're scared you're going to be left behind? So ask yourself that. Is it something that you can do to focus on more positivity? Always think about what you can do, right? That's what consciousness is. Being conscious, stepping back as the observer of all those thought loops going on and all that emotion. You are God to your body. Remember that. So sit back and listen to your body. Listen to everything coming through. Don't stop those emotions. Let them come out of you. Feel them. They might be a panic coming right through you. Let it out. It might be a rage. You might be crying for 2 days. All normal. So don't worry about anything. You are here as one of the forerunners, the pioneers of 5D New Earth Ascension, and well beyond that. So right now we got a portal. It's a little dingy out there. I got my rosy glasses on, so everything looks a little happier for me, right? We can do anything to try to bring ourselves into a higher vibration, to be happier. So again, feel that stuff come up, but then right away, put your focus. Your attention is what brings you towards things. If you're always focused on the bad stuff, well, where are you headed? You're headed to all those timelines where all the supposed bad people are, doing all the things, right? And all the people that aren't awake. So you are here to wake people up, which means you need to do your own work. Do your inner work. You always put our attention on things that are positive, right? When something comes up, let it come up. When you're triggered, let it come through you. Always constructively, never yelling at someone or freaking out, right? Always have to remind ourselves about that. So you're amazing. You're doing this. We are again in some more huge energies right now. We just had a massive CME come off the sun. We have, so it's actually going to be a huge solar flare storm day tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow, the next day. And then we got the full moon the same day. So it's going to be extra huge light body activations coming for you through your DNA, right? We observe it out there, but it's always in you. You are the entire universe, and you're about to start experiencing life as that. That's what Ascension is all about. It will start blowing your mind, but first, right? First, we have to see, feel, experience all the bad stuff. Put your attention right back on something that you want to move towards, and allow those parts that are triggered to be dissolved, right? Essentially, I'll have a awesome diagram showing that. I kind of look like a crazy person like this, but we dissolve these wormholes back to unification, 0 point. That's what Ascension's all about. So you got this. You're exactly where you need to be right now. If you're watching the video, it's because you were guided to it, and you had the consciousness to be able to click on it, especially if you're watching right now, because this is the end. You are one of the chosen ones. If you like the video, please like it, please share it. I would appreciate you commenting, subscribe, and hit the bell as well. And yeah, we'll see you soon on EARTH1111. Watch the other videos about Ascension symptoms, and I have lots of other stuff to talk about too coming up soon. We'll see you soon. I'm Roxanne, EARTH1111. Bye-bye.